Time right now, all new this morning, a chance to see an exhibit of artifacts that have fascinated the world for more than 100 years. Archaeologist Howard Carter discovered King Tut's tomb in 1922. It was a discovery that opened doors to better understanding the Egyptian culture. This week, you'll be able to see Tut's tomb and all the treasures found inside on display right here in D.C. Marcella Robertson is live at the exhibit inside the Rhode Island Center in Northeast with a preview for us. Good morning to you, Marcella.
Good morning. This is so cool. We've had a chance to walk through this a little bit this morning. Again, that exhibit doesn't open until tomorrow, but we're giving you a little bit of a sneak peek, so we're really excited about that. More than 1,000 artifacts in here, replicas of what was found inside of King Tut's tomb and discovered. We're talking from the throne that you're looking at here to so many other things. I can't give you all the details, but I do want to bring in Melinda Hartwig, archaeologist. You consulted on this incredible project here. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Marcella. It's wonderful to be here.
Just so cool. And from things like this child's stool here and footstool and chair, just giving you an idea of King Tut and how young he was.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. He got to the throne when he was 9 years old.
Wow.
And when you think about it, you think about the king's bottom sitting in that throne. It really gives you a window into just how young he was.
Yeah, and then things like the sandals here. Explain what the art on the bottom of the sandals looks like here.
One of the things the pharaoh had to do is he had to make sure that all the enemies of Egypt were being contained. So what you have is you've got two ideas of the traditional enemies of Egypt, and he would put his feet in those sandals and he would symbolically be walking over them, having them under his control.
Wow. We know that the Egyptians, they traveled in style, especially if you were royalty. And so tell us about, you called this what?
This is Tut's Maserati.
Okay.
This is one of a number of chariots that were found inside the tomb. And this is actually his chariot of state. Okay. So he would have ridden in this, drawn by two horses, in front of all the people, showing himself as the semi-divine king.
Wow. Talk about this exhibit a little bit, because the really cool thing about this is that you kind of get to walk in Howard Carter's footsteps, and as he discovered all of these treasures in the tomb.
What makes this exhibit so unique is that you become the explorer. So you get a chance to understand all of the difficulties Carter had finding the tomb, when he finds the tomb, what it looked like, the reveal. You would not get a chance to see this anywhere else but this exhibition. That
is incredible. I want to talk about this chest here. Obviously, we know a little bit about mummification, and that was such a huge part of King Tut and just the Egyptian culture as well. But talk about these artifacts and everything in gold as well, what was inside of them.
Well, so what we're looking at here is that these are coffinettes that contained the viscera of the king. The four viscera were taken out of the body and they were mummified, because if they stayed in the body would have putrefied. So they are contained there. They're contained within this alabaster chamber, and that chamber would have been placed within this absolutely beautiful gold shrine. Gold was the flesh of the gods.
And everything kind of nested to
all
protect.
Nested, all about self-protection, all about the protection of the king's body in the afterlife.
Just incredible. And this is really just a small glimpse. For people interested in learning more, tell us a little bit how long this exhibit is going to be out here and how they can get tickets.
Easy. So this is going to be opening tomorrow, and it will be through the 2nd of July. They can get tickets through Fever, the app. Okay. They can also get tickets, I'm going to spell this, all right, through TutankhamunExpo.com. And I'm happy, I think you will have,
yeah, we've got it up for our
viewers.
Okay,
perfect.
Just incredible. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of insight. Again, just really incredible. And this exhibit, guys, is going to run at least 6 months or so, but just really cool. And one last thing, too. I mean, these are all replicas, right? So the coolest thing about this is that you can touch and feel, and they are almost exactly like the real thing. So you really get a chance to get another glimpse of the Egyptian culture and all these very cool discoveries. Back to you.